CrackBerry.com.
Hey everybody, Kevin here for CrackBerry.com, and it's time to check in because I've been a little bit quiet the last week or two on the old CrackBerry blogs. I'm not alone, obviously. I've got Renee Ritchie of iMore fame. I've got Alex Doby of Android Central fame, which I don't know if you're like known to the CrackBerry audience.
Are you CrackBerry famous?
Yeah,
I'm like a CrackBerry infamous.
I don't know, yeah. I mean, I would
Maybe.
assume so. I mean, with the whole Mobile Nations thing going on, I would assume the CrackBerry audience knows you. But if they don't, this is Alex. He's a really good writer. If we ever need... I mean, he kind of makes Adam and Blaze look bad.
Lazy.
So hopefully Adam and Blaze don't watch this, but they should try to be more
And
like
he
him.
fakes a British accent amazingly well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, why do British people always sound so smart?
I don't know. It's because we're so dumb in reality.
It's like, wow. Okay, so literally... I'm calling this, I don't know if this is a vodcast or am I from the editor's desk. It's something. Basically, I'm overdue for a video post that's like an editorial. It's just saying, hey, everybody, we're in New York. We're at our CrackBerry office here. And I'm explaining myself. So
CrackBerry office, we are on Broadway. We have an expansive view of the entire city. It feels like you're Donald Trump or something.
My hair's better than
Way
yours.
better
Way
hair.
better, really?
Way better
Little
hair.
skinnier. That is not a compliment. Doesn't he get...
I just meant like you own New York.
Thanks.
You yell there, Adam, you're fired.
Okay, let's get... Okay, so as you can tell, we're all going a little squirrely here. This, the name of this blog post, whatever you're reading before you hit play, it's going to say "The Storm Before the Storm," because that's what's going on.
Not a BlackBerry reference.
No, absolutely not.
Not that storm. Yeah, no, it's the opposite of the calm before like the actual like weather.
The event before
storm.
the event, yes.
But it's the event before the event before the event. We've got a lot going on, so don't take my absence as a sign of laziness from any writing I haven't been doing, because we've been going nonstop the last couple of weeks now. And some things we'll talk about, some things we won't. So I'm going to talk about this past Friday, April 12th, CrackBerry podcast, special edition podcast we recorded.
We tried to record.
We successfully recorded, but did not save. We had Alex Saunders, the VP of Developer Relations and Ecosystem at BlackBerry, on a show. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We talked about so much stuff. BlackBerry Live is coming up next month. BlackBerry Jam Americas is coming up next month.
The way they're treating developers is phenomenal.
Yeah, in 18 months, he's really like 180'd the company around in that regard, and to the point where there's sort of like
the most developer-friendly platform, I think, on the market.
Yeah, that's coming from the iOS guy.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, he talked to us, right?
Absolutely.
Who's iOS's guy?
For this, right now, probably the evangelist team under, what's his name?
Have they been on your show yet? Because you do amazing podcasts.
No.
See, there you go. BlackBerry's winning. Renee gets quiet. Whose stock, by the way, is under $400.
I know, buy now, buy all of it.
It seems like a...
Yeah.
But, is it a continue? It's got to come up.
It was like $30 when Steve Jobs came back, so it's got nowhere to go.
It's got nowhere to go but up again. So that's on one hand. We basically recorded this great podcast. We were on for over an hour, and it failed on save. And
the software we were using crashed when we saved the file.
And our backup file saved. And I don't know if we've done that ever.
No, we've never had a double failure before.
And with an important guest on the show. So that really sucks. I really apologize to Alec, to CrackBerry readers, to BlackBerry. We are going to do it again. We did save 20 minutes, so you can find the blog post about that. Check it out. It's really good. Important takeaway, though, BlackBerry Live's coming up next month. We're going to be there, obviously. But if you're a developer, you should get down there if you're part of the mobile BlackBerry ecosystem. It sounds like it's going to be a really awesome show. Yeah. And this year, it's 2 events in one. It's BlackBerry Live, it's BlackBerry Jam. So it's their traditional business show, their developer show, all together in Orlando.
It's live jam.
It's live jam. I'm going to be the entertainment on the Thursday night. Something.
Yeah.
So that's that. Next thing, calm before the storm, or storm before the storm. So I've been practicing on this guy again this week because...
Why is that, Kevin?
Well, look, I don't know anything. However...
there are rumors.
The Q10 going to the FCC in the US, between Canada taking pre-orders, between, I think, Vodafone UK...
I think they're on board, yeah.
They're on board. They announced, I think, a date. I can't remember if that's for shipping or what. I'm going to have to get my thumbs used to a physical keyboard again.
Yeah, because you did your world tour and then you went straight into
Seriously,
the Z10.
It's like, I think it's nearly a year. Was it last May or June? It's been almost a year now that I've really been off a physical keyboard.
Yeah.
And picking this up again, it feels a little weird. But I do know I love my physical key. I love me some physical keyboard.
I can drive again!
So I'm really looking to one day, getting my hands on a Q10. And I'm just thinking, we crushed it with the Z10 launch, the Z10 launch, and we're going to do the same with the Q10. So it's going to be a crazy, work storm around here. So we're getting ready for that, editorial planning. We're going to blow out the Q10 like we did the Z10. And I really think it's going to be a massively successful device for BlackBerry. You might not see the mainstream, whatever, tech bloggers, media being like, oh my God, the Q10's here, the iPhone's dead, the S4 is dead. But I think it's just the device you're going to see this loyal, 78 million user BlackBerry base upgrade very fast.
People who went to iPhone or Android waiting for a Z10 got that. But the people who stuck with BlackBerry for that keyboard are going to be the massive migration.
Massive. And also for business and enterprise, we know BlackBerry 10.1 is coming. Yeah. That brings with it more security measures that the big companies want before they roll it out in fleets. So this is huge for them. I call it the BlackBerry cash cow, not the Q10, because for them that's going to give them the cash to keep fighting in the game for
all the
many
Wall Street
quarters
guys,
to come. And
all
years.
the young kids who like their BBM are waiting to get their hands on it.
Yeah, anyone wants a second device with a keyboard.
I feel like all the old Trio people too, Marcus is like, I want that Q10 because I just want to type again on a keyboard. I mean, even David, our design director, he's like, I think I want the Q10. He's like, he realized, 80% of what he does on a phone is messaging and that kind of stuff. So it's like, take the keyboard. There was actually an interesting video that hit, I think today in Canada with, Kevin O'Leary from Dragon's Den and Shark Tank. And he's talking about the Apple stock changing. And he's like, it's a different era now, right? Where everything's in the cloud. So basically every phone can be pretty amazing if it's connecting to amazing cloud services.
And you have tablets now, so if you want to watch TV and stuff, you can do that on a tablet. You don't have to do that on your phone.
Exactly. But his point he made was, so what it comes back to is what you do 80% of the time anyways on your phone is communications. That's the killer app, right? It's communications. So, devices that kill communications are going to do pretty well. And, he's back on BlackBerry now, so he was pitching it, which is cool. And now we're going to talk about why you guys are here.
Why?
Well, actually, we can't talk about it. But
such a tease.
But it's not just CrackBerry offices anymore. So we're here for another month until I think middle of May.
Yep.
And for the next few weeks, this place is becoming Mobile Nation
Central.
HQ on top of the world. And we've been bugged for literally years.
Yep.
To redo the round robin, which you weren't even in the picture when we did it.
But that was every year, that was our signature piece. Everyone looked forward to it.
It was our signature piece for 2 years.
Yeah. No, didn't we do it 3 years in a row?
2. Only 2 years.
It seems like so much
I don't think we did 3 years, because it's really a big event. For those who don't know what the round robin is.
It almost killed us.
It almost killed us. This was us taking our individually awesome websites, taking off our, platform champion fanboy hats, and saying, that's it, I'm going to pick up the competition. CrackBerry Kevin's going to use an iPhone, an Android device, which Android didn't exist.
I had the G1.
The first time we did the round robin, but I had the G1 the second time around. I mean, we were there for the birth of Android.
Absolutely.
And we take off
the death of Trio.
Basically, we come together, kicking butt, cross-platform. We love mobile in addition to loving our platforms. And I don't think a week goes by for the last couple of years where we don't have somebody, even a day almost, where somebody's mentioning, what are you guys doing another round robin?
And our old excuse was we were waiting for all the platforms to relaunch because, Palm did, and then Microsoft did, and now BlackBerry has.
Exactly. So now the time is right. Now all the phones on the market are really good is kind of the problem I think we ran into as we start to reconceptualize what a round robin in 2013 could and should look like. So basically we've said, I was going to flip the bird. I remember my parents are watching this. Basically, we said, we're not going to do the round robin like we used to do it. We're going to come up with something way bigger.
This ain't your daddy's round robin.
Way better. We're going to blow it out of the water. And basically, this coming week, we have a whole bunch of people coming into New York City for something we can't tell you about because we're ultimately going to be doing stuff online.
We're doing this the prep work for it.
This is we're doing a whole bunch of hard work to get ready for something that you guys are going to be able to watch and take in. And participate in, of course. that is just awesome. I don't think anybody's done something to the extent like we're doing online.
It's terrifyingly ambitious.
It's very ambitious, but the thing is, we're looking at the old round robin as our comparison point.
Yeah.
Which means it's going to be amazing in comparison, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And you're going to want to stay forward, look forward to it. And we have some special guests coming down to town also. Can we say who they are? I can't remember.
You're allowed to say who they are.
Well, you say it.
All right, so we have Callie Lewis.
John P.
And John P.
From Geek Beat TV, coming in as special hosts
to
our new event. With
possibly control CrackBerry Kevin, Phil Nickinson, Renee Ritchie, and Daniel Rubino, and only 2 names stood out.
Yeah, that's it. So we got them. They're on board, and it's going to be really fun. So we're going to leave it at that. But you know what we're working on now. We're getting prepped for a whole bunch of stuff. You know, there's just more things happening at one time than I ever really kind of thought would happen at one time, or we never would have done it. But hey, we're doing it, and it's going to be awesome. So that's it. Lots to come. Keep it locked to CrackBerry. Kevin and Renee and Alex out.